1. Be scarce. If you're not his first priority, he's not yours. You cannot move up his list, but you may move him down yours. The result may surprise you. His male ego will rise when he realizes you're not waiting for him. How do you keep a man thinking of you? Thinking of him less. The scarcity effect was demonstrated by science. Scarcity subconsciously affects us. Thus, the scarcer something appears, the more we want it. It must be worth more. Make plans on Friday night and don't let him change them. He'll know he needs to plan ahead to see you. If he's not asking you out and you're not exclusive, date other men. This isn't about making him jealous, although a little jealousy isn't the worst thing, but about moving on and not waiting for him to change. 2. Appeal to his hero instinct. A new psychological hypothesis explains why men can grow indifferent and aloof in their relationships depending on their biology. Relationship specialist and psychotherapist James Bauer coined the hero instinct. It claims males need to feel essential to their women. Men want to be your heroes. Bauer says men have evolved to care for and defend their loved ones. They want to be valued, useful, and successful in making you happy. In current partnerships where women take care of themselves and don't need a man, even if they may still want him, he rarely gets to be your hero. When he doesn't, he feels useless and resents you. Asking for his help, applauding his efforts, supporting his goals, and other small gestures might activate his hero instinct. Simple remarks and messages can arouse his heroism. 3. Don't chase him constantly. Sometimes you do so much for someone, secretly wishing that they will see your efforts and realize your value. However, the more you do, the more normal it becomes and the less he appreciates it. If he doesn't appreciate you after all your efforts, it may be time to stop. 4. You do more for him than just physically. Research reveals women do greater emotional labor at home and in relationships. This is also called mental load or overhead of caring. It ranges from remembering birthdays to listening to him vent. If you know how much you support your partner emotionally and practically, but he doesn't, it's time to start taking away what you offer. Don't chase him if he doesn't give or value you. 5. Don't let him bully you. Most of us have let someone we love get away with bad behavior. He ignored your last message but returned a month later. He cancels last minute with a lame excuse you know is BS. He still invites you to Netflix and chill, but your dates have stopped. If you don't set boundaries, he may treat you poorly and devalue you. 6. Enjoy with your friends. Hanging out with friends distracts you from him. And fun relaxes us. Romance can make you narrow-minded. Self-responsibility is the issue. Thinking about him and how to make him see your value is a distraction. Refocus on yourself to boost your self-esteem, and paradoxically, he may notice. When you do this, your own inner confidence shines out. Instead of chasing them, that will attract the proper people and possibilities in life. What are your greater aims and ambitions? Now may be the time to turn this guy's unacknowledged energy onto you and your future. Remember that your world is bigger than anyone. 7. Desire isn't value. Never sleep with a man to get more emotional. Withholding sex to accomplish what you want is also not okay. Physical and emotional intimacy are strongly linked, although the former does not necessarily lead to the latter. You may be heartbroken if he only wants your body. You may feel used instead of valued. 8. Stop driving your relationship. One-sided partnerships fail. You want a teammate, but if yours doesn't contribute, power is imbalanced. If you think a man doesn't appreciate you, it means you're working harder than him. That will leave you unsatisfied and resentful until you can't take it anymore. Dating and relationships require equal effort. If you consistently make the plans, bend over backward, and go the extra mile, you are taking over his task. When he feels valued, valuable, and required, a man will work harder on your relationship. Best of all, texting the correct thing can activate his hero instinct. 9. Value yourself. Being confident in your worth is the best approach to show others. Margaret Ball PhD writes in the Huffington Post that the law of attraction asserts that like attracts like, therefore insecure, self-abandoning people attract each other, whereas self-loving, self-valuing people attract each other. Positive, open, secure, giving, caring, and kind people are not attracted to closed, negative, needy people. Self-love helps you feel deserving. As you do, surrounding yourself with like-minded people will become easier and more natural. This inner light flashes brightly when turned on. 10. Quality time apart. Giving each other space allows time to miss each other. Maintaining a healthy viewpoint requires this breathing room. He looks forward to going home after a night with his boys. He realizes how much better life is with you after a weekend away. How can you make him think he's losing you? Enjoy life without him. 11. Practice refusing. Many of us make the mistake of always saying yes. People pleasers may struggle. You may worry that declining will disappoint him or make him dislike you. Saying yes too often simplifies things for him, often to your harm. Good therapy says, saying no empowers you while sustaining relationships. Saying no sets limits and lets others know what to anticipate. Saying no may make you more honest and sincere. You may feel less taken advantage of, and people may learn to come to you for the things you are more likely to say yes to. Learning to confidently say no means accepting that you can do what's best for you rather than attempting to impress him. 12. Avoid mind games. Manipulation and mind games are enticing when we don't obtain what we want from someone. Ignoring him, sulking, irritable, withdrawing sex as punishment, trying to make him jealous. If you can push his buttons and get him riled up, these approaches may seem to work for a few short-term wins. These harmful habits can undermine your relationship, and it's not a win if you have to mislead someone into feeling your worth. Being the bigger person may be necessary to maintain dignity and self-worth. If someone doesn't value you, walk away with your dignity.